Does Tony Khan have the balls enough to do this with MJF? Would he actually go through with it? Would he really think about doing it? Well, in today's video, we are going to be discussing a major decision that AEW and Tony Khan has to make regarding MJF. You know, their biggest star that they have under contract. Now, MJF, he is getting back into the title hunt this week on episode of Dynamite. AEW confirmed that it is going to be MJF challenging Hangman Page for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship just in about a week or two at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view event. Now, this is a major match because it is a collision course of two AEW pillars, two of AEW's originals, but more importantly, let's talk about that star power. It is two of AEW's biggest stars. Arguably, it is their biggest star in MJF. Definitely two homegrown guys that have cut their teeth, made themselves stars in AEW, and two of the biggest stars in all of pro wrestling. Now, MJF, he has been able to taste AEW World Heavyweight Championship gold once before, and you best believe that he's going to want to do it again. So how did we get here? Well, MJF won the Casino Gauntlet match a few months ago, and now he has a chance to challenge Hangman Page for that AEW World Heavyweight Championship. MJF has been in a very interesting time in his career because even though he was a dominant world champion and honestly, like, and arguably one of the greatest AEW World Heavyweight Champions in the history of the promotion, he's kind of taken a little bit of a step back in 2025, but AEW has taken the right steps in order to get him back into the position, the main event position that he has always and should always be in, right? He took a step back. He kind of did some offhanded feuds. He was part of the Hurt Syndicate, yada, yada, yada. This week on AEW Dynamite, they made it official. They had an in-ring confrontation because for a while now, Hangman has been on the side of MJF. They've been teasing this for a while now, and just fans were just wanting to know when would this match take place, because even though MJF won the Casino Gauntlet match, even though he earned a World Heavyweight Championship match, we didn't know when it was going to take place. Would it be All In? No, Hangman had to win the title first of all. Would it be for Vendor? Yes, it would. Some fans thought, well, maybe they'll say for All Out. It's in Toronto, right? Not the case. So Forbidden Door is here. Forbidden Door is going to take place. And that is where we are going to get MJF versus Hangman Page for the AEW World Heavyweight title. Now here's the question, and here's the question that I have on my mind. Will AEW actually do it? Will they actually pull the trigger and make MJF the World Heavyweight Champion, right? Because Hangman Page, he is very popular with the AEW fan base. This is a epic match. So much so that I could make the argument that it is the biggest match that AEW can make regarding its men's division right now. Okay? To the point where I'm a little bit surprised they haven't built it up a little bit more. But Hangman Page just winning the championship at All In. MJF just holding the gauntlet. Would they actually put the title on MJF? I actually think they are. I think because MJF is their top heel, their biggest heel seeker, if you will, I think AEW is going to want to keep the chase going for Hangman Page. Whether it was Steve Austin or any other top babyface, the majority of wrestling promotions outside of Bruno, outside of Hulk, outside of John Cena, has always been the chase is in the money. Okay, you always want your top babyface chasing after the championship. I think they're putting the belt on MJF here. Hangman Page, they got the belt off John Moxley. Thank goodness. Now Hangman Page, he got to taste gold yet again. Right? He's a good champion. He's a great champion. He's a great babyface. Fans love him. But what do fans really want out of pro wrestling? They want to see their heroes succeed after going through challenges. There has never been a dramatic story where a trust fund kid, does not go through any turbulence, doesn't go through any struggle, and just makes it in life easy peasy, and people will flock to go and see a movie like that. They just don't. rags to riches that sells. Hardship and overcoming things. That is real life, and that is what sells tickets. So I can absolutely see AEW and Tony Khan going, look, hey man, hey, thank you. You beat John Moxley. You dethroned John Moxley as AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Now we're going to need you to drop the title to MJF. We're going to need you to put the belt on MJF and do the honors by putting him over. That's what we need from you. And I think a guy in MJF is the absolute right guy to do it, because you were talking about rebranding AEW. In my opinion, okay, 2025 has all been about the rebranding of AEW. It's been a rebranding of AEW and getting it back to what made it special, what made it stand out, what made it an alternative. MJF has been a large part of that. In 2023, in which a promotion was falling apart, okay, into 2024, who was the glue that kind of kept everything together? MJF, right? His segments were the highest rated. He had the most buzz out of anyone in the promotion. He literally was the promotion. And AEW has tried to elevate others to that main event spot, to that top tier spot, to that top star status. They've done a very good job with it. But at some point, you have to go, hey, we like this guy. We want him to be our world champion in Hangman Page. But we also need our biggest star power at the top of the card. And that's MJF. And I think MJF has done good at being a good soldier. He's done everything that AEW has asked him to do. All right, we need you to be a babyface. All right, I'll be a babyface. Hey, we need you to work for Daniel Garcia. Hey, I'll work for Daniel Garcia. Hey, we want you to put you with the Hurt Syndicate. Okay, I'll do that. Like, he has done everything that Tony Khan has asked him to do. Well, now it is time for MJF to eat. This man is a king. This is his kingdom putting back on the mantle. That's where he belongs. I think AEW is in a better spot when they have the traditional, okay, heel champions. They dominate. You get a baby face. You get support. You rally, you rally, you rally. Boom! You have the babyface win it. He held the title for a little bit, and then he is taken down by yet another heel. You have an established babyface who is a main eventer. You bring another babyface into the picture. You try to get him to the main event scene, and he wins the championship. And you rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what you have to do. It's that simple, in my opinion. So if they can do it, if they can pull it off, I think it'll be very interesting.